Boom, man. So I think it's gonna be a hell of a topic, man. It's very relatable to a lot of people.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be one of the ones today.
definitely one of the ones, man. It's funny because I'm kind of, I struggle with this topic. You know what I mean? I struggle with this topic. Have always kind of struggled with this topic a little bit because a lot of times day ones, right? Some of the day
Mm,
ones continue to progress, and some of the day ones don't. And as a result of that, it creates weirdness in
weird
relationships,
vibes.
weird vibes.
Like you changing or something, huh?
Well, I think that's the easy approach. I think a lot of times, right? You know me, bro. I'm big on the different forms of the way hate manifests itself, right? I think hate manifests itself in number one, saying you changed, therefore I have the right to hate on you, right? Another form is conspiracy theories,
Right.
right? I get to make you Illuminati. I get to make you sold your soul to like all of these weird things that people do to justify their hate. Like,
They're gonna throw it on you in
yeah,
different
but it's
ways.
really just hating.
Why you say it's hate?
Because what it is, bro, it's sophisticated hate. It's like
Is
instead
it
of
hating you
hating on you
a certain way?
directly, I get to make you out to be some different kind of character in my mind and paint you as some special, I don't know, like whatever conspiracy theory I can come up with, I can paint you as that. And then now I can, it could justify why I don't like you no more, or why I feel you changed, or why I feel like you ain't this, or why I feel like you ain't that.
So you really feel a certain type of way about this topic.
Bruh, I do. I do. I do. Because I've seen it. I've seen what it looked like. I've seen how it manifests itself.
So you experienced it a few times, is what you're saying.
100%.
What now? The experience that you had with it, was it different? Let's just say 15, 20 years ago than it is today? Or it's pretty much the same type
I
of
think
thing?
it's the same because we're dealing with people, and I don't think people didn't really change much. But I would say, bruh, it's about the same. Now, obviously, it is a little different because um now I'm more so, I'm in a different space. I'm low key. I keep my life a little bit more low key. Before I'd be a little bit more flashy, you know what I'm saying? And as a result of me not being as flashy, I think I deal with it a little less. But in general, though, in general, the way it manifests itself is exactly the same. That's why, bro, I empathize with a lot of successful people because I'm even witnessing a lot of people come after like Jay-Z, Beyonce, like they coming after them like hardcore. And I
Why you
think
think
it's,
it is?
bro, it's hate. It's basic.
And Drake.
It's and Drake. It's just hate. That's all it is. It's basic hate. But if I can make you enough of an other, right, it justifies me hating on you.
So is that kind of like the same thing with Diddy or not?
I
Or
think
is it
it's the
mixed?
same thing. It's the same thing, bro. It's the
Because
same exact thing. I'm,
he,
but that's not me saying that he's not guilty. You feel what I'm saying? Or he ain't did nothing wrong. He probably have done something wrong,
they
but
probably have more hate in
but it's
that.
more hate than it is. Hate is driving the conversation more than fact. And anytime hate or conspiracy is driving the conversation more than fact, you know that it has to be a higher proportion of hate driving the feelings over like anything else. Yeah. Because, bro, at the end of the day, I can factually say that um, let's say who done something crazy, bro, and is in jail right now for the crime. I don't know.
Mm,
It's a billion people.
what's the little singer, man, from YSL, Young Thug?
Young Thug, right? I don't know though, because we ain't got the verdict. But if we get
You
a
can
verdict,
tell though, because he in jail. He's actually in jail. Diddy not
he's
even in jail.
exactly. I need some facts, bro. And then, if I get some facts, I'm gonna be like, just like you. I'm gonna be like, the hell with him.
Let's get into this intro, man. Let's get into this intro.
Let's do it.
We're back, man. I hope y'all enjoying this new situation, man. We got vertical and we got horizontal.
I wonder, is it doubled up? Has anybody hearing it doubled up?
Or is it just us?
Because I'm hearing massive doubles.
Yeah, I was just hearing doubles on the song. I ain't hear doubles right now.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Now
You hear the double?
From your side.
Oh, okay.
You good now? Straight?
Yeah.
So, yeah, about that. So, yeah, what you thought about that hoodie, man? You got that hoodie on, man. Let the people see that hoodie, man.
Man, man. So this is what I do like. The quality is good.
You got to keep it honest. Keep it honest.
The quality on the hoodie?
Yeah.
Yeah, the hoodie is quality, bro. Like this. I mean,
you big on fabrics. You big on fabrics.
I'm big on fabrics, bro. Fabrics matter to me, bro. And like the fabric on this joint is quality. It don't feel like, like basic quality. It feels like extremely high quality to me. That's what I'm vibing out on this here, man.
Gotcha. So we had we keep it honest. We had little issues. So now we're gonna relaunch the website with the hoodies, the joggers, and all that. So they'll be on the lookout for that, man.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So, but yeah, going back to what you said, bro, like, I don't know, man. It's weird. It's like people gotta hate on people so it's kind of like people with you on the rise. Once you hit a certain level, it's like,
yeah, when you've been winning that long, bro, I think it's just natural for people to want to tear it down, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's natural, and it's not anything new. So feel what I'm saying? This is not a new concept. Like, it has been this way since the beginning of people. They did the same thing to Jesus, bro. Like, you gotta understand, Jesus, bro, ain't did nobody nothing, bro, but they wanted that man head. You hear me? Like, that man, in the eyesight of most people, he was evil. You get what I'm saying? Like,
winning too much.
He was winning too much, bro.
People don't like people that's winning too much, people that's too positive, people that smile too much.
They don't like that. They don't like that. Like, and if you're a celebrity and you don't delve, like, if you keep it too clean, I think that's a problem too. Like, I think somebody, like, if you look at like Kanye, right? You look at somebody like Kanye. Kanye never keeps it so clean to where he can't get back dirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna do something that's beneath his status every now and then, and people can kind of rock with that. Like Cat Williams, I even think so too. He's a master at, like, being a top dog, but consistently kind of positioning himself as an underdog.
Yeah.
Long as you position yourself as an underdog, even as a top dog, the people gonna rock with you. The moment you become like the top dog and been the top dog and you ain't never fell off and you ain't never did nothing, bruh, not a conspiracy theorist. You Illuminati, you Nick, you.
So you saying that as basically like what they do to Kevin Hart.
Yes.
They don't like to see it. They don't like to see him winning in space.
Nah.
So Kevin Hart, Tyler Perry, what's another?
Oprah. You get what I'm saying?
They tried to tear down LeBron, but it's kind of hard.
It's kind of hard because let me tell you what LeBron got going for himself, and then we're gonna get to the conversation. But I love these conversations because it allows us to be able to kind of get a little deep. What LeBron got going for him, bro, more than anything. Number one, he got a black wife. There's power in that, and he ain't got like no, you know what I'm saying? Like he got a real black wife.
Family.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You think it'd be different if he had a white wife?
Bruh, what? He'd be done.
Everybody
He'd be done. He'd be done. Easy, bro. Yeah, he's he winning too much, bro. Like you can't win that much, and no. Yeah, bro. He would be less protected, right? I think LeBron got, he got a solid black wife. I think he got a solid situation. He is liberal. You know what I'm saying? That helps, right? All of these things help you, bro, when you are that successful and you don't have a stain on your name.
He about the only one that's like up there. He had a few little false issues, but none of them was factual. That we know of.
But he's still relevant too, though. A lot of this stuff starts to happen, I think, when you are not as relevant, but you still winning. I think.
So you think once he retire?
Once he retire, right? I think, a lot of these kind of things, it gets difficult, bro, to maintain. That's why they say, bro, more money, more problems. That's not just people just talking. Like, that's a real thing, bro. When you get more money, you have to move differently. You just have to, bro. You know what I'm saying? We just saw a clip, right, of, it's a picture. His name is Trevor Bauer. And it's a lady, bro, that accused him of sex. She tried to extort him out of like millions. You know what I'm saying? She just literally she's facing criminal charges right now for this. Like she's literally facing criminal charges because she tried to extort this man out of millions of dollars for sexual assault, all kind of stuff. Talking about he had a baby, like she was pregnant, like, bro, and she needed some money to have the abortion. It was crazy. And so now, yeah, it's the lady from the window pop from the balloon pop show. Bruh, it's crazy. I wish I could find the article, but yeah, it's a real thing. And I think people don't, a lot of times I think when you have a certain level of success, right? And it kind of ties into this conversation. The more success you have, sometimes the success can almost be like a trap, right? In the sense of the people that you can kind of frequent, because, bro, you got people gunning for you, just like you got people cheering for you.
Gotcha. So let's talk about it, man. We got a lot of people here that wants to be successful with something, just keep holding them back. So what do you truly believe sets you up for success when it comes to actual relationships, friendships? Because a lot of people really want to do something different, but the people that's around them keep them from changing. Like, my friends don't want to invest in real estate. My friends not interested in no business. My family not interested in no business. My cousins don't want to do shit. So every time I let them know, like, hey, this is on my mind. This is what I'm thinking about doing. They shut your vision. They shut your dream down. So let's start from that, like the good and the bad of it, because we gotta keep it real. A lot of people struggle with it. They don't want to be different from their friends. They don't want to be called weird. They still want to be accepted. So let's talk about the beginning of that part when some people really want to start a business, how uncomfortable those conversations are with those people that you love.
I think here's the thing, right? So I was thinking about this last night, right? And a lot of times when we are looking to become successful, It's not that I don't think it has anything to do with people initially, anybody. I think it has something to do with you separating yourself to do the work. A lot of times that starts off with you separating yourself just so you could do the work. Because what happened, what's that?
Self-accountability.
Yeah, self-accountability. Right. And so it's funny, right? I was looking at a post that we got another chat with Brian and Coop. And it says, the person you'll be in 10 years depends on, number one, the food you eat today, the people you meet today, the habits you create today, the books that you read today, the risk that you take today, and the people you spend time with today. Now, this is critical because a lot of times when we are starting out on our journey, we don't hang around with successful people per se.
Nah.
Right? At the beginning, a lot of times it's that separation piece where you got to really separate yourself so you can focus on doing the work, because it's not easy. I think a lot of times people think that, you just get into this business and it just pop. Right? But it don't just pop. It's a culmination of a lot of micro failures, right? A lot of micro adjustments in your own character. So
it takes you to be a different person.
It takes you to be a different person because, bro, after a certain amount of failures, after a certain amount of things, and even if it's not just a failure, but it's a reality check, it's a learning lesson, those can play with the ego. Right? It can break your stride, break your spirit to a certain degree when you have to make tough decisions as a business person. It can be heavy. Entrepreneurship is not easy, right? And a lot of it is not easy because some of the decisions that we have to make as entrepreneurs in order to maintain a certain level of success that people a lot of times discount. And so that's what it is for me. What would you say that beginning phase when you had to make them big decisions at the beginning? What was that like for you?
Well, for me, it helped out because I moved to a different city. I moved an hour away. So that helped out. You know what I'm saying? Like on the weekends, you want to hang out? No, I ain't trying to hang out. You know what I'm saying? So I think when you're really trying to be successful, you have to learn the power of no. That's when you got to be selfish and really be intentional and focus on yourself. Because if you don't get that power to actually focus on yourself and be self-accountable, you may reach success, but you never go reach the potential that's where you can be. Because a lot of people think you can play both sides of the fence and you can't. That's why you see people start a business, but they never really make money. Or you hear them stop talking about it. It never really reach success because they want to hang out with you and they also want to hang out with entrepreneurs. And that comfortability level keeps you from reaching success because let's just say you have two choices to make. Your best friend is throwing a party. Birthday party, your best friend. But at the same time, the same date, they have an entrepreneur event that you really need to go to. Which one you think most people gonna pick, Byron?
They going out, bro. It's fun.
So you don't know what could have happened at the event. That could have been a new business partner. That could have been a funding partner. That could have been that big break you was waiting on. But a lot of people are not disciplined enough. A lot of people are not serious enough in their business, their life, to make the decision. They don't want to hurt their best friend's feelings. They don't want to look like they're choosing something else over their best friend. They don't want to let their best friend down. At the end of the day, if something happens to you in your situation, will your best friend be there for you? If you lose your car, your house, your clothes on your back, will your best friend take you in and be like, it's okay, I'm going to take care of you for the rest of your life?
Not happening.
at some point you gotta risk it all on yourself and take it serious, because you're never gonna reach the heights that you want to reach if you always showing up for other people. You got to think about it. You showing up for somebody else, and you're not showing up for yourself.
Yeah, that showing up for yourself piece is a big piece, bro. And a lot of times that's the beginning, right? And then when you start to cultivate relationships after that level of success, you reach another growth period, right? Because in a lot of ways, you do have to create those relationships that stretch you, right? Because first you're gonna get that initial success, then you have to grow that, because what you find is, bro, to me, success is like a healthy trap. And I say that because once you gain a certain level of success, now you have to figure out a way to keep it and grow it, because you never arrive. And I think a lot of times people think that you arrive to some successful destination, and you don't. At some point, success becomes a lifestyle. It becomes more of a lifestyle, not a destination.
Right.
What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah. So when you said don't become a destination, because, like for me, my first goal was, man, I need to make 6 figures a year. Once you make 6 figures a year, then what? It ain't no balloons popping. It ain't no celebrations. It's like, that's it. I thought it'd be like, I thought I was at the top of a mountain.
Yeah.
It has no feeling. Like, it's all right. Now I need to make 6 figures a month. Made the 6 figures a month. Fuck, it still don't feel different. Now I need to make $1 million a year. Made $1 million a year. Like, man, still don't feel like nothing.
Don't feel like that. Matter of fact, you still
want more.
You still grinding.
Yeah.
Like it's no different, bro. Like, so speak to that. Speak to that. What the feeling, right? Okay, so you make $1 million. Why does it still feel like it still feel like it's $100,000? I mean, honestly though, why is that?
I don't know. I guess because your vision is bigger. You still got a lot more work to do. You never reach close to your full potential.
More work.
Yeah, you never reach close to your full potential. It's the people you're surrounding yourself with. Like, man, I made $1 million a year. They making $1 million a month. Like, bro, this ain't nothing.
Facts.
I'm still losing. So it's different heights. It goes back to who you're hanging around with. If you in the neighborhood hanging around the people you've been with since you was born, you made $1 million a year, you that guy. If you hanging around people that make $1 million a month, you a peon.
Yeah.
So depending on where you want to go. Like, and a lot of people don't want to be a peon. They want to be that guy.
Yeah.
The ego come through. You get what I'm saying? So let's just say you've been around your friends since you've been born. If you making $1 million a year, you the person, you that guy, everybody coming to you for advice, everybody want to hang out with you. But if you in the other group where you making $1 million a year, they're making $2-3 million a month, ain't nobody really fucking with you like that. And a lot of people don't want that true feeling. But you're at the bottom. Like, you got to go seek people. You got to go talk to other people for advice when you're used to people asking you for advice. A lot of people don't like that feeling, bro.
And see me, I have 0%. Because yeah, bro, because entrepreneurship done humbled me, bro. Like, I feel like I'm more humble than I ever been.
Facts, me too.
Because I done been beat the fuck, bro. I done been beat up so bad by entrepreneur. Bro, I done been knocked, bro. I done been hit in the face so many times by entrepreneurship.
Yeah,
what? Bro, I'm humble.
I'll be honest. I'm the type that I don't like to ask for help. But when you're in this business, you better pick up that phone and ask for help, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Facts. But you know, it's something about entrepreneurship that humbles the spirit to the point to where you realize, bro, like you got so much more to grow, so much more to expand yourself on, and that ego is like one of the number one, bro. I think ego probably keep more people broke.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Ego and thinking you know. Ego and thinking you know probably keeps more people broke.
Oh, you got all the answers, but you still ain't doing.
Bruh.
You got all the answers.
Those two, bro.
What you got going on? What the money?
Bruh.
Yeah, you're right though, because if you trying to tell somebody you see where they going in the wrong direction, and they don't believe you, they don't trust you, that's the ones that really be fumbling the bag, because a lot of people see a lot of potential in you, and you don't see it in yourself. You just want to be right all the time. If you can't take criticism and take guidance from somebody, how do you truly think you're gonna be successful? Because everybody follows somebody at the end of the day. Everybody that's a leader is also a follower to somebody else.
That's a fact.
If you're not a good follower, you never truly be a good leader. If you can't take guidance from somebody, you're gonna always struggle.
Facts.
But a lot of people struggle with that, Byron. They like to be.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is?
A lot of people don't like to feel less than. Like a lot of people don't like people that's higher than them. A lot of people got the ego issue, bro.
That ego issue is a thing.
Oh,
what happened to your ego in business, though?
Oh, bro, you gotta drop that.
Why is that? What happened to your ego? Because I'm pretty sure before you, when you started, before you hit that $1 million in a year, before you hit that,
I can tell you what my ego truly dropped, though.
What's that?
My ego dropped in college, high school going to college, because I played football. Because in high school, you the best. You get to college, everybody good.
Facts.
And that changed like my whole perspective about a lot of things. Like, wow, this is shit. It's crazy.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Because you looking at people like really at the end of the day, if you play sports in college, that's the best people like at each high school in the area. That's the best people in the state. And when you go to college, like, bro, you trash, bro. You ain't good like that. And they give you the realization, like, dang, you thought you was good, but you're really not. It's just like the same thing in business. You thought you was making money because the people you was hanging around with ain't have no money. But as soon as you get people around money, bro, you ain't got no money, dog.
Facts.
That's why I really learned about ego and the truth about reality. Because it's the same thing. If you put yourself in a different room, you gotta adjust to the people. Like, and the people will tell you how to get to their level. And then the same people that's at the top level, they in a different group with people that's making more money. So it's levels to business. And you gotta be open to learning how to get to that level. I hate when people, like, let's just say you trying to tell somebody how to do something. They like, man, I got it figured out. No, you don't. I see you messing this shit up. Like, I didn't been there before. You're tearing this shit up right now. And then a year later, it all shows. Like, if you'd have just listened, be mature enough to take the solid advice, you could have been in a better position.
I didn't struggle with that. I didn't struggle with that myself.
You struggled with what?
Yeah, bro, all of it. I've been the guy who felt like he knew what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? In a lot of ways, bro, I still struggle. I still want to do things how I want to do things, right? Yeah. But I've realized now that success really does leave clues, right? Success leaves clues. And there's nothing wrong with being a copycat as long as you're copying the right cat.
You need to be a copycat.
You
Why
need
not?
to be a copycat.
Why not follow
Somebody
the
already
blueprint?
left the answers to the test, bro.
Yeah. Why choose the hard route if you could choose the easy?
Why? And so now my perspective on learning and growing is just a little different, bro. Like I don't mind learning before I just assume that I know. Before I would just assume that I knew, and I would just be loud and wrong, bro, loud and wrong. And then I would, be loud and wrong, 3 or 4 months, 5, 6 months in, realize I've been doing everything but what I should be focusing my in. Because a lot of times it's not that. This is another thing that's in business. I'm going to help somebody with this. In business, a lot of things need to be done, right? So let's say, for instance, for me to operate my business successfully, I need to do 10 things. 10 things every single day need to be done. That is true. The problem is picking which of the 10 need to be done with me doing them with all of my energy and letting the other 8 just kind of like, fall to the wayside or delegate out to somebody else to do, right? But a lot of times at the beginning, those other 8 really need to fall to the wayside. But what we do as new entrepreneurs, we just do all 10 and we stress ourselves out. We burnt out. We don't know why it ain't working because we're spending too much time on all 10 when we need to be focusing really on the 2. But the 2, finding out which 2 of those things we need to be focusing our energy on is where mentorship comes in. It's where coaching comes in. It's where copying the right cats comes in. That's where reading books comes in. That's where listening to podcasts like this on a Tuesday and on a Thursday come in, right? Finding out what are those 2, maybe 1 things that I need to focus all of my energy on and say, fuck the rest of this stuff.
That's going to really drive their revenue.
That's really going to drive the revenue. But because we are so much in the know, we think we know, right? We going to do all 10 and be stressed out, confused, like, yo, like why my bag ain't going up? Because you doing too many of the things that don't move the needle. And you think you know and can't nobody tell you nothing.
I didn't be left.
I'm just saying.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of times, bro, it's just about, okay, let me find out the 2 things that I can do day by day that's going to drive my business forward and just do those things.
Right.
What's your thoughts on that?
I love it because as an entrepreneur, you're gonna struggle with that shit all the time. You trying to focus on 10 things at once. You literally putting all your energy in 10 things at once. And it just ain't working. Your wheels just turning. You trying to really figure out, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. Why I'm not hitting the success that I need to hit. Then you look on Instagram. This person ain't got half the skills you got, winning like a mug.
And you confused.
But then at the same time, you got to keep it real and humble yourself and shoot them a DM and be like, man, what you got going on, bro? Who you learn this from?
Facts.
My mentor, this person. Now you got to spend the bread to learn how to do it. But most people are not about to send that DM and ask that person, how you do that? Because they ego. See me, Byron, I'm an ex. I ain't got no problem. I ain't got no issue with that.
We know. I gotta be like all y'all some shit.
Yeah, you gotta be like that. Hey, bro, how the hell you got this going on right here? Because you wouldn't even like this 6 months ago. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you get the right coach. That's how you get the right mentors. Because really, you could see somebody progression. And if they moving the needle and y'all start in the same position and you still struggling, there's something that they did that you're not doing. And it's your job to figure it out. Like, why beat around the bush if you can just ask?
So let's talk about that.
A lot of people ain't doing that though, Byron. A lot of people ain't built to do that.
Why is that?
That ego, man, that pride.
Man, we got Big Cuddy Mac in the building. We got Bam in the building.
What's going on?
What's down? What's down? What y'all think about this conversation, man?
Hmm. Man, I heard so much. I'm like, well, some people are dead acts, man. They done heard so much advice from different people where it just don't work for them, so they have to make their own problems. You know what I'm saying? Some people,
Oh, you're breaking up a little bit.
that probably worked for them. You know, they give you advice that probably worked for them, but it probably that method that can don't that formula don't work for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So what got you rich might not get me rich or wealthy or whatever.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So um because I done been around cats, I mean on a different another level than this type of business. You know understand what I'm talking about.
yeah,
And you know, yeah, like once again, if you to this here, man, you go from the corner. Then you go to you go from the block, then you go to the trap, then to you where you don't even see the trap no more. You understand what I'm saying? So you have your little work and you try to coach them how you got to where you moving keys now. You ain't moving no rocks and ounces no more. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? So yeah,
I do.
it's different levels to this here, man. So I can dig it. But
Facts.
again, yeah, man. Some people's they are dead acts and they self-taught, and sometimes advice don't work for those type of people. Sometimes you can, like they say, if you in the if you're the smartest person in the room, you probably in the wrong room or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I get
I
a little
can't hear you.
feedback.
Now. Oh, I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Byron on mute.
Sound weird.
We in a delay.
Having a little issues. I think it been going away though.
Oh, that.
Yeah,
Okay, I
just go
guess
ahead. Go
we,
ahead.
I guess we all back in. Yeah, but a lot of these type of people, man, they be a didax, and it's easy for them to pick up and learn or self teach themselves. Because they done took a lot of advice from people about their journey and it didn't work for them. So sometimes they bag up from advice from people because it led them the wrong way. So when you get people like that in the in a room with you, and I know you heard this before, if you're the smartest person in the room, maybe you're in the wrong room. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's no room for you to learn. You did?
What is audio?
Yeah, the audio is tripping. Are y'all hearing a double on the audio? Is anybody else hearing a double on the audio? Is it just me?
I'm
Can
not
y'all
hearing
leave?
I'm not hearing a double, but I'm not hearing anything when it goes out, I guess.
Hmm. All right. But that was some real talk though. What's your thoughts on this, Bam?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can't.
I hear you 2 times.
Yeah, me too.
And it's doubling up.
I think it may just be
It's
us
doubling
because
Yeah, it
everybody.
may
up
just be
still.
us.
Okay.
All right, well let's run it
Yeah,
then.
but I don't know. I was always taught that a smart man, learns from his mistakes, but a wise man can learn from the mistakes of others. You know, I never really caught on to what it was until I got a little bit older and I started paying attention to things I done did in life, and I was like, man, damn, I didn't even have to do that. I was told about that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody told me about, not putting in the work while you early and how you pay for it later. But I never understood. I was like, I always had that mindset of shit. How you gonna tell me if you didn't do it? But now I understand they telling you so that you don't go through it. You ain't got to go through all the same stuff as everybody. When you reach out and you learn from the people that's been through it, you got to take their words. You ain't got to bump your head on the same thing. They bump theirs. You just gotta listen to them. And my ego and stuff, it was always like crazy bad until I got to where kids and something about being broke make you fix that ego. Like when I started fixing it, then we started getting money coming in and business started working right. But now to this day, I'm one of those people that I always reach out. If I see somebody doing something in the field, that I like, I reach out. I don't reach out just with an ask. I reach out with a give and see how I can add value and learn from each other. I'm all about learning and applying it, man. That's just me. So my pride and ego been out there for a long time. I take pride in everything I do, but I ain't got that pride that I'm scared to ask for help or that's gone. I'm scared to stay broke. That's what I'm scared of.
What
I don't know
happened?
if he heard you. I don't know if he heard you. Oh,
Now I hear you say something.
he said, "How long?" He said, "How long did it take to start to humble yourself and start asking help from other people?"
Okay, so I did a lot of boxing growing up, and that's kind of where it started building that because from all my time, I was always the man all around the state, and I won the regionals, and man, I went to nationals with so much ego. I thought I was gonna be untouched. I thought I was killing everybody. I haven't lost in the state in like 4 years. Man, I got the nationals, and that's the first time I had an ass whooping put on me. So from that moment right there, that's the whole ego thing. I was like, man, I gotta start listening. You know what I'm saying? So about towards the end of high school, man, I started noticing that you don't know it all. Something got to change, or you're gonna be in the same position. So it only came at the losses. I never learned from winning. I learned from losses.
Man, this is facts. Oh, you gotta unmute. You gotta unmute. I think you plan on one of them, bro. We
Oh,
gotta
my
end
bad,
that other stream.
my
Yeah,
bad,
okay.
my bad, my bad. So we got to talk about the difference between your day ones and your new entrepreneurship friends. So the day ones is like you talk about old shit. The entrepreneurship friends talk about money, life,
New
family,
shit.
bags. They inspire you. Most times your old friends don't inspire you. Y'all just cool, you comfortable. Y'all kick it. I think if you're really trying to go to the next level, you gotta be around people that's really getting to the bag. Cause I remember the first time y'all hit 6 figures a month. I don't know when that was. Maybe what 20 was it 2020 maybe or 2019?
Something like that.
Bro, within 6 months, I hit 6 figures in a month. Might have been within 3 months.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, you can't get that from hanging around with day ones. I'm
That's a
sorry.
fact.
It's not gonna happen. So you gotta have real friends that inspire you to get better. Will tell you, look, hey, bro, this is what we did. Boom, boom, boom. Try it out. That's gonna give you some game for free. Not no weird energy. That's just gonna make you better. And then the good thing about that is we all do the same thing, but we all do different things as well. So
That's a fact.
talk to me about that. What's your thoughts about that?
Bruh, it's a powerful thing. I'm realizing, number one, the power of real friendship, right? As well as my entrepreneurship friends, right? Because it's a difference. I would say that, some of my day ones, bro, they like really, really my day ones. They really got love for the person, right? Not saying that my entrepreneur friends don't have love for the person, but I would say that my day ones love me for who I am as a person. They knew me through my ups, my downs, my battles, my scars. And I can appreciate them on that level, right? And so what I've learned to do is kind of like how I view my wife, me and my wife's relationship. I kind of accept her and them in their own separate bubble, right? When I'm around them, I'm not talking about entrepreneurship. I'm not talking about the books I'm reading. I'm not talking to them about like things that I know will probably make them feel a little uncomfortable, if I'm being real, right? Because be honest with you, bro, nobody want to hear about you making this kind of money, that kind of money, bro. They don't want to hear about that shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's going to invoke all kind of weird feelings and it's going to make y'all relationship weird. I'm regular as hell around them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about regular shit. And at least sometimes, bro, just keeping it real, I'm letting them get the shine. Like I'm letting them have their moments. You understand what I'm saying? Because it ain't about me in those moments. And when I'm around my entrepreneurship friends, where I can have conversations about his 6 figures, in a month or hit 6 figures in a day. You understand what I'm saying? Like I can have those conversations. Everybody comfortable. Everybody like excited to hear this kind of news because it's driving them, right? Because their temperature is a little different. You get what I'm saying? But you get to talking about the stuff that we talk about around folk that ain't never made 100,000 in a year, let alone 100,000 in a day, bro. Like your whole like everything is weird. You having weird vibes. You know what I'm saying? And then instead of people trying to learn what you do, they really just at propositioning you at that point. Right now, you start getting hit with the propositions. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, how do I even have a normal conversation? Do you know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on that? I think you muted though, and bam, oh, you muted though.
Hey, I had them same issues, man. My mentor, my mentor, Big Sarge, Brian Smith. See, I had them same problems. I was like, man, how come every time, I try to tell my friends or something, like, I feel like they all hate us. But then, he kind of woke me up to it. He was like, no, because you only telling them, the good side of it. You ain't never telling them you get money or when you got to deal with employees. They don't know the problems that come with cash and $40,000-$50,000 checks. They only seeing that you got money, and for them, they look at your money like opportunities that they can be had. They don't understand what goes on in the business. So when he started telling me that, man, I just reevaluated everything, and I can't say I have a better relationship now with my day ones because I keep business out of it. I quit trying to, make them entrepreneurs and quit trying to tell them, why you working or this and that. It's hard to do, but I have been just sticking to keeping my friends just my friends. Like, we ain't got to talk about nothing business related. We can just kick it.
I like that you said that, bro, because a lot of people don't understand what go into making the kind of money that we make. It's a lot go into it. I was literally last night, I ain't go to sleep. Oh, damn near to like 12 this morning, bro. Like maybe even
Me
like
too.
1. Huh?
Me too. I was measuring the roof at 12:30.
Come on, bro.
Yep. So I got the bags under my eyes, man. I've been working crazy. You got to.
Bruh. And so when Bam says something that's key. People don't know what going to it. They don't see the bad side of this. You know what I'm saying? They only see the good. And because when you talking to entrepreneurs, when you say that you made, bro, I just made $100,000 yesterday, right?
They're looking at you crazy.
I'm talking about when you talking to entrepreneurs, they like, damn, okay, well, shit, what you do to do that? Okay, how that work? You understand what I'm saying? What you know, like they look at it different, but they also know that nigga, you ain't just pull a rabbit out of a hat. Like you ain't just pull 100 grand out of a hat and it just appeared like poof. It was a process to get to that stage. Entrepreneurs know that, but your family members may not know
Yeah,
that. They just like, yo, this nigga just made 100
they,
grand yesterday. What the fuck? This nigga just did 100 grand.
they ain't had them
Like
tough conversations, man. Like I done had them
what's
tough
that?
conversations with my sons. I said I done had them tough conversations with my son. You know, being an entrepreneur. My youngest, he's 6. He always called me a worker sucker. He like, yeah, my daddy worker sucker. Listen, he just always work. He like, Dad, when I get older, when I get big, I'm gonna work all the time like you, so we can hang out more. So we got all the money, and then we can hang out all the time. Like people ain't gotta deal with that pressure. You know what I'm saying? That thought of, damn, am I neglecting spending time with my kids sometimes? But I know at the same time, I can't always be present with them if I want to, do for them in the future. But average people ain't got to deal with that. They do 9 to 5, go to work, come home, hang out with the kids.
Wow. And that right there is key. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have all of the time. Time is limited. You working your face off. You getting punched in the face by entrepreneurship. You're having to learn new things. You're having to stretch, right, to new understandings,
Yeah.
right? But what's your thoughts on that, though?
Hey, bro, that's real, bro. You cannot talk about no money, no real money with your day ones, bro. And I'm the same way like you. Like when I'm around them, man, y'all, we highlight your success. Don't talk about my stuff. I'm good. I didn't want to talk about it, honestly. Because y'all don't even understand this. What I'm talking about, my problems to y'all.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm broke.
I'm about to say, and really, you always helping somebody else too. Like your day ones, you helping them with all their financial problems.
That's a
Hey,
fact.
bro, this is what you gotta do. You gotta do this, you gotta do that. And guess what? For the most part, they ain't gonna listen anyway. But I think
Why they not gonna listen?
Because it's coming from somebody they've been on.
Damn.
For the most part.
Damn. Pride and ego?
Huh?
Pride and ego?
Yeah, sure. It just depends on the type of friends you have. I know all my friends, I help them with it, pretty much. I got them all. I ain't gonna say all of them, but 3, 4 of my friends, I got them jobs that they have now. They make over 100 grand a year. Told them, look, bro, as soon as you get the job, stay the job about 6 months, you need to buy your house. One of them bought a house. 2 of them, my bad. 2 of them bought a house. Like, look, bro, do not buy no house and no agent. Go buy you a nice foreclosure or get you a house with some equity. Now they both got houses with equity. They both make 6 figures a year. And they living life, they enjoying life. So for the most part, my friends listen, but a lot of people friends don't listen to them because they really got some hate, like what you said earlier. They got a little envy. But all my friends pretty much, listen and come to me for certain things. They all doing good. You know what I'm saying? Like one of my friends operating a business for about a year and a half. I said, bro, you need to make your a business. Like you ain't hustling. You hustling. You ain't got no business. You ain't even got no company set up. Made an LLC in 5 minutes. Like here, bro. You know what I'm saying? So everybody needs to be that person in your friend group to see your friends see the highest success in themselves. If you got a way to help them, that's all you gotta do is give me advice. If they don't take it, that's on them. Say, look, bro, I tried to help you out. They can't never come back and say, you at this level in life, but you never tried to help us. But I've been help you. I didn't tell y'all what to do, but if you don't want to do it, that's on you. Because for me, I feel like it's my responsibility to help the people that's around me. That's how I feel. I'm sure everybody don't feel like that, but I feel like that. So I'm gonna do the best I can to help you out. That's for people that's my friends, my family, the people that's in my mentorship group. I'm gonna do whatever I can to help you out.
That's a fact.
That's
And
being
my
a
thing
leader
is,
right
bro,
there.
I'm not only gonna help, I'm gonna invest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is too. You know what I'm saying? Like if I see somebody, bro. So my thing is, bro, like if I feel like you putting your skin in the game, you know what I'm saying? Like you like if you putting your skin in the game, bro, like I ain't finna sit there have something, bro, like not help you. But you gotta have that skin in the game because I know that it's the difference between wanting the right advice, right? And wanting an investment and wanting a handout, right? And a lot of times with family members, bro, they confuse investments with handouts or handouts with investments. There's a difference. I will invest with you on damn near anything. If I see you trying to make
If
it,
it makes sense.
if it makes sense, obviously. Yeah. If it makes sense. But if I see you really trying to make it and you invested in yourself, bro, like if I got it, I'm investing in you, bro. I'm giving you that bread. Like, especially if you like a day one, bro,
Now,
like,
hold on, Byron.
huh?
That looks different though. What does somebody really investing in themselves look like for you to invest? Because they could be like, man, I've been trying, but are they really trying? Because a lot of people don't know the difference between the two because they could be like, man, I've been trying to do this, man. What you talking about? Why you don't want to invest? But in your eyes, they really ain't doing a motherfucking thing.
They ain't doing nothing but
So what
complaining.
does that look like to a person that really is invested in the business and really trying to make it work? They just maybe need 5,000 to really push it.
Because they gonna already lay the foundation for what they say that they want themselves. They gonna separate. See, here's the thing, bro. First of all, we went going back to the beginning of the conversation. The first thing you got to do is separate yourself and do the work. You ain't separating yourself to be funny. You ain't separating yourself to look cool, whatever it may be. You doing the fucking work, bro. Once you separate yourself and do the work, now the fruits of your labor going to start to manifest. And when I see that, okay, you already turning a profit from this business. You already done figured out what you got to do to grow this business. You done already figured out how to keep this business consistent. And I've seen you do this business consistently. That's investing in yourself. A lot of people confuse investing in yourself and just get mentorship. No, that's the beginning. No, you need to be doing the work consistently, showing up for yourself. When I see you doing that, then I don't mind investing in what you got going on and helping you get to that next level. But if I don't see that, if it's just talk, bro, I can't. I'm just gonna listen. All I can do is listen to you and be a positive sounding board to let you just get your shit off.
Now, do you think it's mandatory for people to separate themselves from the people that they've been with their whole life?
At the beginning,
When you
yeah.
do the work, it's going to automatically start separating you. As soon as you start putting in that work and taking your craft serious, the separation going to start already.
Facts.
Why y'all think that separation piece so hard for people though? Even though most people know that it needs to be done.
Following the crowd.
They need that. Yeah, they need that validation. They need people to tell them what they're doing instead of just grinding in the dark and letting the light show later. They need that like immediate gratification. Like they want everybody to know right now what they're doing.
You think that's hard for a lot of people to separate themselves? What's your thoughts?
I think most people want to follow the crowd. Most people want to color within the lines. Most people want to feel, like what Bam said, feel a sense of validate, instant gratification and validation. Most people want the people that they grew up with to believe in their dreams. No one cares about your dreams until you make your dreams a reality, bro. It's about you because your dreams are about you. Am I lying?
It's your dream.
It's your dream, bro. Like your dream ain't got nothing to do. It ain't putting no money in nobody's pockets but yours. So ain't nobody gonna believe in your dream like you believe in your dream. And it's not up to them to do that. What they want to believe in is your product, the product you produce, right? That benefits somebody else. Outside of that, bro, keep that shit to yourself. Go get in your corner and do the work, right? Yeah. And produce a hell of a product that people can stand behind and be like, you know what, I really, really rock with this. I really, really rock with that.
So do you think it's important that, once you come up with a new idea of business, do you think it's important that you share it with your parents and your friends? Or you should just keep it to yourself and put the work in?
I don't think there's nothing wrong with sharing it, but I just think if you're looking for a pat on the back, if you're looking for that, yeah, bro, you need to go look for that pat somewhere else. Hell, you can get out of jail and get a bigger pat on the back than you can start a business.
Ooh.
Or get a new 9 to 5. They gonna congratulate you all day.
Hold on. Why y'all think that is though? You start a new business, ain't nobody, it's cool. But you get a new job, everybody like, woo! Woo! What? Hold on. What y'all think that is?
Comfort.
No. You started a new business, man. You like Brandon is supposed to be Jordan, but Brandon, he did a case study on this on Facebook. He started a brand new landscaping and fencing business. The man got 3 likes in that joint. He got hired as a manager at Walmart. That post blew up, dog. For real.
Oh my God.
Why y'all think it's like that?
Bruh,
I wish he could do it. I don't know where he at.
Coloring within the lines. Most people can understand coloring within. That is crazy.
Well, that's crazy, bro. New business, 3 likes. Manager at Walmart. My man was getting shares, likes, congratulations. But that's sick.
Then they go viral. Just getting a new job.
Jesus.
That's crazy.
I think what it is, bro, is too though, is results. People only care about what they see it benefit. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. When I was talking about building houses and building communities and stuff like that, I mean, bro, I don't really be expecting nobody to really just be like, yo, like, okay, you on your way, man. That's awesome. People want to see the results. Huh?
They ain't see the house shit.
Yeah, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? People want to see the results of your talk, because anybody can talk.
Well, you got to be honest. Most people, that's all they do is talk.
That's a fact.
What's going on? Good morning, Miss True.
Miss True in the building, man.
Great morning. Great conversations.
What's your thoughts on this one?
Oh man, I actually have a few thoughts, but I mean, I've been in situations where, I had to let relationships go, because we just wasn't on the same wave, And matter of fact, one of my best friends.
Wow.
Crazy thing. We were best friends since elementary, and I did my best to put her on in regards to real estate. So I'm a real estate investor as well. And instead of her, wanting to learn more and help with the process, she envied. And, I ended up making my first 6 figures in a month. And it was like, me still wanting to be the bigger sister, rather. I end up noticing that whenever I go around her, I can't talk so much about my successes. And that kind of made me feel uncomfortable, But that relationship kind of just like, died off. And I hate that, but that happens. You lose relationships. I end up, even losing a relationship with someone that I was dating, because they didn't want better for themselves. So it happens. I love what Bam said though, in regards to, telling your people your downfalls too, like the struggle in the business, because they only see, your wins. But when they see the struggles as well, you tell them about the struggles as well, that kind of like, I'm not going to say even the planes, but at the same time, they understand that it's hard work. So it's not just, oh, yeah, I'm making all this money and I ain't putting no work in. Because some people feel like, they ain't got to put as much work in, but they still want the same success as you. And yeah, it's not like that. So.
Well, that's a real conversation.
Yeah, I like this conversation. Because it seems like everybody been through this.
Yeah. So let's
I've
talk
been
about this
blessed.
though. True. You say you did that 100,000 in a month, and it's like, yo, like it sucks because here's the thing, right? Nobody in your direct peer group even understands the concept of making that much money in a month. Fuck you talking about, right? And so what do you do in them situations? So I'm gonna be honest. Now I feel like I have a full grasp of where to take that conversation, where to take those kind of success stories. I know exactly who I can talk to to have those conversations, and I know exactly where I can't have those conversations. But at the beginning, before we know this, before we have two sets of peer groups, right? Your entrepreneur peer groups or the people who are striving for entrepreneurship, right? Those people, and then you got your regular people that you've been with. What is it? What did you do in that moment when you just made this 100 grand, right? What was that dynamic like for you?
Well, you just said it. You have to have discernment and understand like your peer group, who you talking to. And when you spend time with yourself and you have a vision, you start to, realize that okay, these people, they don't have the same mindset as me, right? So I can't have these intense conversations or these happy conversations, these congratulations with these individuals because they may not understand. So you have to intentionally put yourself around people that are growing, that's on a higher level than you. You have to start joining different mentorship groups, and like I say, just placing yourself in environments where you are accepted in a way, where people like O'Neal was saying, making 100,000 a month. Well, I'm in rooms with people that's making, $1 million a month. And so now, you striving for that. But I think it's truly about just having discernment. You don't necessarily have to share all your wins. You know, if anything, like people, your peers, your day ones, you're gonna inspire them by the way that you're moving. You're gonna inspire them by the places that you going, the things that you have, your mindset, most and foremost, and just listening to people. Some people don't want to be helped. And then some people, they truly do want to be helped. They truly do want to put in that work. And you're going to know the people that want to put in that work because it goes back to what you were saying earlier about investing in yourself. And when you start investing in yourself, you start, taking these mentorship class and actually doing the work, then that's what separates you, So it's just really about having discernment, and changing your environment.
Wow.
Like that. You ain't lying.
Yeah.
This is a conversation, yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like everybody just had them uncomfortable moments.
Yeah. I had to learn. I didn't know, bro. I didn't know that I couldn't have that conversation around certain people. And a lot of times, bro, I found myself lonely in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm talking to my entrepreneurship friends, bro, I'm kind of lonely. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't have these conversations with a lot of people in my life. And I don't want to get rid of those people because I feel like those people really, and there's another thing too. And I'm speaking to my entrepreneurs. Don't be quick to just throw away your long-term relationships. Because I can
No,
tell you
you
right
gotta
now,
know how to handle those long-term relationships.
you just got to know how to handle them.
Don't
Because
talk
them
business
day one
to business
people
people.
really rock with you, even though they don't rock with your new levels of success. Them
Yeah.
people really do love you for you, and you're gonna appreciate that when you are going through life, because them people rock with the person, not with the success. It's a difference. And what's your thoughts on that? Oh, what's your thoughts on that? True. I want to get y'all take on this. This is
What?
important. Just the fact that your day one still got love for the person, and that it has that to me that should have a place in your circle of influence as well, because they really rock with you.
So can I add, I want to add, with your day one, first and foremost, when you have that first conversation, you're going to know, like, you're going to know who's for you. You know what I mean? But also, when when you see that you leveling up, don't act brand new. Because I think that could be a problem as well. Like, you know, you are making, you know, that, you know, you the big dog in the room to a certain extent, when it comes to, you know, your day ones or whatever the case. Like, don't go around acting brand new. Because when you go around acting brand new, then that's when the energy, you know, start to shift.
Oh yeah.
When you have these conversations, though, you're gonna see like where your people are. You're gonna see if they want help or not, if that makes sense. But my main thing is, you know, just continue just being yourself. Don't act brand new, and wherever you can help, like O'Neal was saying earlier, like, hey, I'm gonna help my people. Wherever you can help, you know, help.
I think he said something big. People be acting different. Like, who's this? And I think, I think he hit it with that. People be acting weird. Like, boy, you ain't never act like this. Letting that money change.
And what they say, they say money changes. And well, nah, you ain't never asked me for no damn money before. Now you asking people for money. So money ain't changed me, it changes you.
We got Brandon in the building.
Yeah,
man.
Brandon, what's going on, man?
What's up? How y'all doing? Good morning.
I know you be talking about this conversation we talking about a lot, man. What's your thoughts about it? And tell us about your the experience with the Walmart and the construction company posts, man.
I fall into a lot of different spaces where this stuff just come to me, and I see a lot of different stuff. So like, I don't know where y'all joined in at, but I mean, dealing with day ones and family members and trying to tell the business and stuff like that, I had to stop that because you know, I would go home when I first started real estate, try to talk to because my parents, my sister, my cousins. I'm like, man, I got this wholesaling, and their energy just shifted. You're like, man, you're gonna do that by yourself? You're gonna get a real estate license? I'm like, nah, I'm doing it by myself. And ever since I started that, it just shifted. So I'm 3-4 years into this, and you know, I still try to. Recently, at the beginning of this year, you know, I still try to talk about real estate to my family and stuff like that, and they just the conversations just they shift. So I'll bring, hey, yeah, just closed out on the 15 piece, like y'all said, and oh yeah, well, you still doing that? I thought you had stopped. I thought you ain't got a job. Like, you know, good and damn well I ain't gonna get no job. So it just kind of throws out the energy. So I have to learn I can't bring that positive energy that I'm bringing around I'm not gonna say negative, but it ain't the positive energy that I'm on. So I have to learn my boundaries on. Okay, I can't talk about that with y'all. So how y'all day was? I'll change the situation and the conversation myself. So I've learned you got to talk about certain things with certain people, even if it's family, mom, dad, sister, grandma, cousin. You just gotta find somebody who's doing the same thing as you, because that'll knock your whole energy off. Because I tell you, I didn't got off the phone multiple times, like, damn, do I really want to do this? They say this ain't gonna work. This only like a little phase. Just like I forgot what they call it, like one of those gimmicks back in the day. Like, it's only gonna last 4 or 5 years, and then you done. You're going back to 9 to 5. So I had to reevaluate a lot going into entrepreneurship and doing business versus being around all, you know, nothing wrong with 9 to 5 people, but we don't have the same mindset.
Damn.
It be like that, bro.
This is real life. We talking real life today.
And I add on to that because but I just started a fencing and landscaping company. And man, I swear when I started telling people, hey, I got a fencing and they're like, that's you? Oh, that's your friend. Because I actually had a phone call. He's like, hey, we seen that you reposted business on Facebook. Tell your friends we need a quote. And I was like, nah, that's me. They're like, wait a minute, I thought you did real estate. And I was like, I do. They're like, wait a minute, so you're doing that and then I was getting phone calls, like, you know, the Walmart situation where I posted it. O'Neal said, I did a case study to where on Monday I did my new business on Facebook and I got 3 likes and I want to say 2 shares. So I said, okay, let me put it to the test. The next day I went to Facebook, I posted that I got a general manager job at Walmart. When I tell you, I had 300 likes and I had about 75 shares. Congratulations on Facebook. And I got screenshots of this. I got phone calls saying, I got a phone call saying, "Hey man, I thought you was doing real estate. I told you that might not work," because I'm like, man, like I'm literally getting phone calls. So from that post, I dropped a lot of people because of the energy. They was calling me saying, "Hey, I told you, man, you should have just went with us. You should have did that whole selling. It ain't gonna work." And the whole time, I'm just letting them talk because they exposing their hand. So I say I had a few people expose their hand on, okay, that's how you really feel. Okay, now I got to reevaluate. But that one post just blew up from my own personal business. I started with 3 likes, and then I get 360 on somebody else's Walmart. And so it just goes to show you who really supports you on, your own stuff versus going to do some stuff with somebody else.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
What you think about that, True?
Man, people gonna be people, people be people. First and foremost, oh man, I want to just go back to what you were saying earlier, in regards to, still educating, your family, or still having that passion in regards to, what it is that you're doing when it comes to entrepreneurship. Because last year was my first time actually having like a Thanksgiving meeting with my family and educating about life insurance and real estate. And I thought that was kind of cool, even though I knew like most of them, they were listening, but some of them it's going to catch their ears. Some of them it's not going to catch their ears, and that's totally fine. But as long as you continue just to bring up, ways that you could shift, the generation, I think that that's important. But in regards to that post, man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts, bro. What you think about that post? What are you talking about, man? With the post?
I just think it's just typical, man. People like the familiar, bro. They love the familiar more than anything, bro, because it brings you back down to where they are, and
Normal.
they love it because they can relate with you now. They can't relate with you trying to color outside the lines. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, like come back
To
where
us.
I can relate to you, bro, and I'm gonna like you more for that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just that simple, bro. It's just that simple. Be regular, and I can appreciate you for that.
I rock with you more when you're regular.
I rock with you more. I like you better. Conversations are better. You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
I wonder why people like that, bro. That's crazy.
Because I mean, at the end of the day, bro, everything going up meets a gravitational pull. You know what I'm saying? Back down. Everything going up, bro. Like anything going up in the air is gonna be met with a gravitational pull back down. And people are the same way.
Well,
I'll say one more thing. I had to tell a lot of my people too, because a lot of your friends, they call you when they get off and knock off from work. So 5 or 6 o'clock, they calling, "Hey, man, what you doing? What you doing this weekend? What you doing this weekend, man? I'm working." Man, I get phone calls. I'm always on the computer because I'm a full-time entrepreneur. So, man, you always on the computer, man. Why you don't take no break? I can't take this is my real words. I can't take no break because I make my own check. Like, you got to guaranteed every 2 weeks. I got to go out here and actually work for mine. So that's why I'm on the computer till 8, 9, and 10, back up at 6 and 7 to do the same thing. Now, yeah, I understand that, but yeah. And so they don't relate to why you staying up late hours because they're going to do the same rotation over and over and over again. So when you're doing something different, it's foreign to them, and the conversation and the mood just swings from that.
yeah.
It's okay to be extraordinary.
Sometimes you may not get a check for 30 days. Especially with wholesaling. You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
And you counted their check already. They think I'm full of title issues.
That thing
You ain't never lied.
crazy, boy.
But at 2-week payday, it turned to 2 months, boy.
Real quick, boy.
I'm in a situation like that right now. I was supposed to close the deal February. We had the closing date on the February 26th. Oh no, we got another heir. Okay, the heir got 7 kids though.
Oh!
So it went up from 4 kids, then 7. So we had 11, 12, 13. Now we got nieces. But we scheduled to close this week. But that 2-week payout turned into literally 2 months. So that's how that goes.
That'd be the worst, bro.
Bruh.
That'd be the worst. But let's hear from ET, man. You gotta hear from ET in the pill method. How is he changing lives?
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
Is ET with us? I guess ET.
Listen to me, y'all. But one of his mentees took us through one of their programs, and I paid off my mortgage. But guess what happened? My marriage went to a whole nother level. And you know why? Because my wife is a security freak. And even when I blew up, my wife would be like, oh, you blew up, but how long is you gonna keep making this kind of money? I was like, I don't know, forever. She's like, you sure? Because I'm gonna keep my license as a nurse just in case you don't. So when I paid the house off, my boy was like, you ain't gotta do that, you can do this. But when I paid the house off using that program, it took the stress level all the way down for my wife because we no longer had a mortgage. Does that make sense? That thing that was coming every month, that was getting on her nerves, we didn't have that no more. And so she was at rest.
Yeah, that's good stuff, man. Make sure you go to ice10k.com and get that savings and earnings report. ice10k.com and get that savings and earnings report for free.
And it's all debt, not just your mortgage. You got
absolutely debt. All debt. Learn how to pay, and it's not just about paying it off faster. It's about paying it off cheaply
and smart.
Absolutely.
Get that free savings report.
I want to talk about. Let's transition this conversation because I want to talk about what are some of the things that we could do to make sure that we're not allowing our circle to become a cage. What are some things we could do to audit our circle to make sure that our circle of success is truly pushing us, truly stretching us, instead of caging us into limited belief systems, a lack scarcity mindset, right? What are we doing to do that? That's what I want to know. What are you doing, Oak?
Man, you got to be intentional about creating new relationships. Don't be comfortable with just the people that's in your life right now. You should always be seeking to find somebody that's in a better position that you are in and have a genuine relationship with that person. I'm talking about, y'all could talk about more things than just business. Hey, man, how your kids been? How your marriage? How y'all last 20, 30 years? Teach me something. How, just talk about real things. When you talk about real things, it really becomes a relationship. It's not just a take. Because most people get the take confused with a real relationship.
My Jesus.
You don't want that. Some people get the take confused with the real relationship. If you call somebody always asking for something, always asking for advice, they're going to stop picking up your phone call. Because you're draining the energy. Now, if you call them, asking them about them, you ask about their family, you ask about their kids' soccer game, you ask them about if they love cigars, man, what's your favorite cigar you've been smoking on? Check the mail, man, I sent you one. It's a real relationship. You care about me. It sounds like you care, even though you don't, man, not care about it. It sounds like you care about it.
Sound like it.
If you care about me, I appreciate that because you got to realize as entrepreneurs, most people don't even give a fuck about them. Most people don't care about themselves, their well-being, their mental health, their kids, their family. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's always calling them about something, either a problem or how can you help them. And if you start getting these people in your relationships, your business will start changing. You'll actually have a friendship that you could talk about more than just business because you got to keep it real. Most entrepreneurs don't want to talk about business all the time. They get tired of it. And if you can actually form a relationship with this person, y'all can go eat, drink a little bit, talk about your kids, and go back home and don't even talk about business, that's when you know you got a real relationship. And if they on a different level, guess what? When they go out of town, go to this exclusive private event, just for 7-figure entrepreneurs, and you still at 5 and 6 figures, they be like, man, come on. They bring you along with them. That's what's going to take you to the next level. But you typically don't get in those doors until you form a genuine relationship with somebody. But a lot of people don't want to take the time to really form a relationship with somebody. They just want to take, and they trying to figure out why it's not working for them. When you just want to take, that's when you pay money. If you ain't got no money, you got to form a real relationship. Look, bro, I see you struggling right here. I see you got 5 houses you're working on. How about I start going clean them up for you?
Facts.
I'm gonna go ahead and clean these 2 for you. Don't worry about it. You ain't gotta compensate me, man. I just see you got a lot going on. I see you need help right here. House been sitting 3 months. The grass long. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that grass for you. I see you struggling. You ain't even gotta say I see you struggling with it. Man, I see the grass been growing. It's over a foot tall. I'm gonna go ahead and knock that out for you. Or you can just knock it out and be like, look, man, I took care of this for you. People like that, they gonna have you back with anything.
Let's talk about that. Oh, you mentioned some key things. The take relationship. Why do people believe that they're adding value to you by just taking? Why do people confuse that? Because some people think that, damn, I'm really reaching out, but I'm really only reaching out with a take, and they confuse the take as a real relationship. What's going on with
A relationship take 2, man. If you just taking, it's just 1. You draining my energy. They stop answering the phone because every time you call, you want something. People get tired of giving at some points. I'm all out of gives, man. I didn't give enough today. My mama didn't call me asking me for something. My wife didn't ask me for something. I ain't got no more left for you, dog. I'm all out of gives for the day. And typically, if somebody really doing business, you all out of gives by 10 a.m. I'm all out of gives, man. Put something into me.
Yeah, because literally everybody hitting you with a problem. Employees, bruh, title companies, banks, everybody hitting you with problems, bruh.
Your
like
mama, your kids calling you about
yeah. And then if you call them, motherfucker, they gonna be telling you about their problem. Like, come on, man. Like, bruh, like I am not the problem repository. Like, they just treat you like a problem trash can. Like, yo, like, bro, you know how many problems I done listen to today? You have no clue.
And
you know
then the problem that they have ain't really a problem.
And it's facts. It's like, man, like, and then they bring you these problems like in a nice, beautiful bowl. Like, you ain't got nothing going on. You seem to be doing pretty well for yourself. Come, go ahead and deal with this problem too. You know what I'm saying?
No, sir.
You seem to have it all figured out. You got a nice problem right here, bro. You think you do something for me with this one? Thank you. Appreciate that.
And that problem ain't got nothing to do with you.
Yeah, like, wait a minute. Byron, I got a great idea. I'm gonna call Byron with my nice big problem. I'm dressing up in the boat. Here you go, Byron. There you go, right there. There you go. Bam, what's your thoughts on this? Brandon, what's your thoughts, bro?
Man, I am absolutely 100% not here for their problems. I tell them from the get-go, hey, if you want to make money, if you got something to talk, if you got a problem, do not call me. I don't have shit to do with it. I don't want to know about who's sleeping with who. Y'all keep that all to yourself. If you got some issues and mad at your spouse, call my wife. She good at that. I'm not good at it because I'm gonna tell you off the get-go, I don't care. I don't got time for your problems if I'm dealing with my own problems. If you want to fix some stuff, I can help you fix some stuff, but you don't want to fix it. You just want to talk about the shit. That's all it is. You don't want no opinion on it. You just want to talk about it and be right. So don't call me. That's not my neighborhood.
These problems, man.
Yeah,
what about you, Brandon?
I mean, I'll listen to it. But if you keep coming 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 times and you got your own problem, I'm just going. If you calling me, I already know what you're calling about because you don't call me regular. You don't call me often. So if you're calling me every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I already know what you're calling about. So me, honestly, I'm not gonna answer, and I'm good with not answering my phone. I'll call you when I got free time, producing income hours. I'm not worried about problems during that time.
No problem. So income producing. I like that.
So, what's the fair balance, in your opinion, in terms of taking on people problems, or not taking people problems on? Or do you run across situations where the problems are legit? Maybe you do need to step in. What's your thoughts on that?
But they ain't got no balance to that, man. You take them problems when you got space to take problems. If I ain't feel like fucking no problem, I ain't messing with them. Not today. Cause that mess you up with your flow. You could be having a good day, closing deals, the whole day flowing. Now you stuck on the phone for an hour and a half talking about somebody else's problem. No, sir.
My thing is, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, because I didn't find myself dealing with taking on some people's problems. I ain't gonna lie, because sometimes it's unavoidable. Well, at least it's unavoidable in my mind. I don't know how I gauge the difference, man. I think for one, no, I do know. I'm better when people have solutions for their problems already, right? And they coming to me to maybe give them advice on their solution, opposed to them just
cool
problem dumping. It's a difference.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. Most people want you to come up with their solution. Fuck that.
So they can blame you for it out there. You know what I'm saying?
Sir. Because then when the shit don't go right, they blame it on you. Your problem ain't got nothing to do with me. No. They don't even do what you said.
No.
Well, you could have told them to do 5 things. Well, I did that stuff you told me. They only did 1 out of the 5, but
1 out of the 5.
Nah, no.
Like, if they got their solutions, I could definitely guide them towards a better solution, or even a solution period. But what I realized, when people have a solution, they typically are more receptive to understanding what you got to say, and the conversations are a whole lot quicker. The conversations be a whole lot quicker when they already got their solution, because they coming to you for just maybe that little couple missing pieces, you know what I'm saying? And they gonna piece together all of the other little pieces, and now they on their way. You understand? Opposed to you just want a problem dump, and we ain't got no solutions. Kind of what Bam Bam was talking about. This ain't even a solution oriented conversation. This is a problem trauma bond, and I ain't got time for none of those. I got 0% time for trauma bonding and problem dumping with no solutions, bro. That is the most draining on planet Earth.
You know what the worst thing is? They bring the problem to you. You be like, damn, you're right. This is what you do to solve the problem. You give them step 1 through 3. They don't take your advice. They go get some advice from somebody who ain't never been in this situation before. You've been in this situation before. You done been through it, past the situation. You say, look, do this, do this, do this. And they go take advice from somebody who ain't never been in this situation. And they fuck up. And then they turn back to you and be like, well, you told me to do this. What? That's a slap in the face. Like, you didn't waste my time. I told you what to do. You ain't even do it, and then you want to take advice from somebody else that never been in this situation?
Nah, I'll tell you the way to save yourself from that. Always, if I give advice, I'll tell you your steps. Now, I'll always say, this is my opinion on what I would do. Now, you don't have to do it. That way, if you do it and it don't work out for you, I'm not to blame of it. So this is my opinion on what I would do. Now, you can tweak it a little bit, but, do it your own way.
Facts. I do that. If it was me, I would do this. But you do what you do.
Yeah, Crystal said in the chat, she said, good friends text opportunities. I don't know if I put it on here. That good friends text opportunities to start your day. I've been exchanging messages with a longtime college friend all morning about opportunities to secure a big bag. Wake up with that, not problems. My Jesus. That's some real shit, though.
Yeah.
That's some real shit. I would say I don't mind problems, like I say, but it has to be a solution oriented. It got to be solution oriented, not trauma dumping at all. I got zero time for that. You miss me with every last one of them conversations. Yeah, miss me with all of those. But if you got a solution, yeah, I'm all for that. I'm all for that. If I got the time. If I ain't got the time, then you shit out of luck.
Not today.
Sorry. Not today. Listen, man. Listen, I want to get some takeaways though, man, before we head up out of here. Like, what are your takeaways in terms of, avoiding that cage though? How do you spot that cage when it's starting to happen, and what do you do about it?
Most people in a cage, they just gotta identify they're in a cage.
Ooh.
Now, we gotta wake that up. Most people are in a cage. Reason being because you don't want to get uncomfortable and hang around people that's gonna make you be better than what you are today. So you gotta ask yourself, are the people that I'm talking to so look in your phone, the last 10 conversations you had, any one of those people helping me make more money or making me more successful in my life? If them 10 ain't helping you, you in a cage.
Wow.
And you got the key to the cage, but you rather stay in the cage. The last 10 people you had a conversation with, are they helping you self-development? Are they helping you put money in your pocket? Are they helping you be a better entrepreneur?
You may already be in a cage.
Oh yeah, you in that joint. You gotta look at the last 10 phone calls you got, the last 10 text messages you got. If they're not helping you forward, have forward progression in your life, in your business, in your family, you don't need to be talking to them like that. Not right now.
Wow.
And that could be family. That could be best friend that you had forever. If your best friend don't appreciate you stepping away to focus on yourself, that's truly not your best friend. Because my friends, I'm talking about when I first started this shit, I didn't talk to them for 2 years because I had to focus on me. And guess what? They still did it. They still did it. If they start tripping and be like, "Oh, you fake and this," you just expose yourself. You absolutely right. I am fake. I'm out. It is what it is. Well, most people not ready for that real conversation.
So you saying a lot of people are probably in a cage right now?
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. You don't think so?
Absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. So matter of fact, I need everybody to do me a quick favor. I need you to just look at your phone. Go to your phone, right? Go to your phone. Look at them last 10 calls. My Jesus. I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. I got a hell of a list, boy. My last 10 are all moving me forward. Listen, every last one of them are pouring into what I got going on. Listen, I'm looking at my phone. Matter of fact, I'm looking here. Let me see. Don on here. Don. I had a call with Don. We doing a deal together. We doing a JV deal together. You know what I'm saying? That one right there. If we lock it up right, probably gonna have over 100,000 in equity. We may be able to bust down the JV bag.
Cool.
You understand what I'm saying? I don't know how much money we're gonna make on it, but I know we're gonna make some money on it.
It's positive.
It's positive, right? Let me see.
You in there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You in there? You know what I'm saying? I got Raphael. That was my architect. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up on some things. We just copped a new property. We finna do another duplex on that joint in 5th Ward. Then I was on the phone with Al. I called Al maybe about 4 or 5 times yesterday. We had multiple conversations. Yeah, we trying to get that contract together for the community we building. Bruh, it's a real thing.
It's real, right?
It's a real thing. What the last 10 say for you all? Let's talk about it.
I look good. My contractor just called me. I'm talking about at 8:06. I had a FaceTime from Ruby and Byron at 6:08.
Yeah.
I had a phone call last night with my painter.
Yeah.
I had a phone call before that with my plumber.
Yeah.
I had a phone call before that from Lowe's and Home Depot. And I had a cold call before that I did on my live class last night. That's 10. What about y'all?
Bill collectors.
That's real.
Man, I got about 10 or 11 of them yesterday.
Oh shit.
Nah,
Already?
for real.
It's only 18.
Huh?
So you got about 10, 11 calls already? Shit.
Shoot. Bill collectors, man. You know, that's it, man. I'm trying to be profitable like you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. It's hard, man. Me some
Yeah.
knowledge. From me something, man. From me a highs, man. So I can be a real estate investor, man. So I can put somebody else on. You know what I'm saying? That's how we make this world go around. Like
That's
for
it,
real.
man.
I mean, each one, like they say, each one reach one, teach one, man.
No doubt.
You know, I mean, that's how we gonna make this generational wealth, you know what I'm saying, amongst friends and family, especially family, you know what I'm saying? So um that's what I would do, you know what I'm saying? I'll teach the ones that wanna know it, I'll teach them, man, and if I had to, like, man, look, show you this, give you this, and when you get that, return that, you know what I'm saying? Like for real, that's how you make this world go around. I mean, that's how the white folks do it. But as us Africans Americans or Africans period, I don't know what it is. It be like, uh, you know how Mexicans they can live with each other, like 10 families can live with each other. But when it comes to our own people, we don't do that type of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I wonder why. Anybody got an answer for that?
Mm, that's a good question.
It's a great question.
I think
Why
it's
is it
just the
always us?
American way. I think it's the American culture
Well,
thing, though.
Yeah.
you think so?
Yeah, America culturally is an individualistic society. Um, yeah, America is built on individualism.
That's the fact.
But it's crazy how foreigners can come to our country and
Turn up.
find a way. And like we've been here all our life. You know what I'm
You know
saying? And
why? You know why that is?
oh,
Because
I'm listening.
they come here with a plan, and that's all they focus on is their plan. That's it.
And doing the work.
Americans, they focus on what's popular, what new car I want, what new clothes I want, what new restaurant just opened, what's the latest tea on the shade room, what LeBron doing, who going to the Super Bowl. You distracted by all kind of shit. They come here, they
Yeah.
focus on their plan, and they get into it. That's it. You can't ask them
And
about
I think
who
it
went to the Super Bowl because they don't know.
right. And I think
That's the
it's just
biggest difference.
because of, and I think it's another reason, like it's because where they come from. Um, I think it's where they come from and what they go through in a third world country type communist like type of environment. So they come here thinking or feeling like this is the place to be. America is land of the free. We got opportunity and stuff like that, all these rights and stuff like that. So with that being said, they come here, like you say, with a plan, like, man, look, we can go to America, and make this money, send it back to our country and feed our people and or do whatever we gotta do and send this money back to our country because they rupees or whatever they work for over there is not. equal to what we getting over here. So they come here, get the money, take it back, and build their country with it. But we not going to go to their country because their money is not equivalent to ours. So we'll have to go somewhere like to a UK or something like that for euros to make money. We have to be a foreigner in another land to make money. Like they come here and make money.
Mm. You know what's crazy is the Latino community is starting to pass with the black community when it comes to wealth.
They already done that because in my neighborhood where I grew up at, it was, I'm gonna say, before blacks entered South Park, it was 90%, 99% white. Then gentrification came. Well, I ain't gonna say gentrification. Uh, Africans started moving in, had access to this part of the city, and so that what made the Caucasians move to what they call the suburbs and the outer city instead of the inner city. With that being said, man, the ghetto. I don't want to get off script. Yeah, but they come here and they do their thing, man. You know, and we trapped. I see every store corner with people that don't look like me or us. And we patronize their stores and they treat us like shit.
I said the thing about them is they don't care about other people's opinion. We care about other people's opinion.
That's a fact. And they
they
do
put
work.
in
I
the
don't
work.
want to just like one thing about them, bro. I I went to school with a lot of foreigners, and
They different, bro.
bro, they do the
eat
work.
They eat the same food every day, wear the same clothes. They do the work. They don't care what they riding in,
Bruh.
They're
They
here
do
for
the
a purpose.
work. These people work, bro.
Yeah,
Like
no
I
excuse
can't.
to show up.
Yeah, bro.
You don't hear no
Consistently, day
Latinos
in and day out, discipline as fuck. They not out here
you
running
don't hear
around
them calling
chasing
in,
pussy,
bro.
chasing. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got on no designer half the time, bro. They just do the work, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, nothing but good comes from people who consistently show up and do the work. Nothing but good comes from that recipe.
Hey, now that you say that, I never heard of Mexican or Latinos chasing some ass, bro. Never.
They do though.
A brother though, he can't have no money. He worried about some pussy. Come on, bro. What you doing?
We more worried about the image of rich than actually having money. Like we the quickest ones. Somebody you start making money, your people like, why ain't you got no new car, no new this? No, I don't want that shit. I don't want to press y'all. Like this, I think we can't do delayed gratification. The black culture is so big on today. As soon as they get a bag or a little bit of money, they got to look like it. We can't wait. You see, they don't care about having stuff. They care about it, not liability. We are a liability-driven culture.
Whoa.
So I mean, with that being said, a lot of us, a lot of them start off, not to be funny, but a lot of the kids are 5 and 6 in the stores running the whole store. And, our community, it's 5 and 6. I know you're supposed to enjoy your childhood as a kid, but we playing video games, we out playing, enjoying the childhood, while they in the store on the cash register running the whole supermarket. So
those are
is
skills.
it, yeah, are they being taught early, or is that a bad thing that they're being taught early and we just behind? Or because they technically essentially take their childhood away. Because like I said, I'm always in situations, and I was riding in the neighborhood, and they had these guys, Hispanic, they were doing the roof, and I seen this little guy. I thought he was just little. Come to find out, that was his son. His son was 12, putting on the roof with them. I know at 12, I wasn't putting on. I mean, I don't know how many people was putting on the roof, but I know at 12, I didn't know what a roof was. So they getting that experience early, in my opinion.
Yeah, you ain't lying. They sure do learn them skills super early.
And those are some valuable skills. It's funny. It's funny. I was actually showing my cousin, like my draw sheet, bro. Like, do you know how, bro? Like, bro, I'm spending like, bro, that duplex I'm spending is like right at $500,000, bro. Come on, bro. Like that joint is like $500,000, bro. That's $500,000 going into the economy of folk with the skills that got the skills to do that work.
And that's
Literally, bro, huh?
That's just one building.
That's one building. It's two structures, but one building. So imagine, bro, like if you just got the skills to do the work, you $500,000 up. Now all that ain't gonna be profit.
Still is a lot of money. And you talking about 2-3 months, $500,000.
And this is why it be so confusing, bro. Like people don't be understanding, bro. The work, bro. You got to do the work, bro. Yeah, and the thing about it is, what's so cold is the people who are getting that bag from me. You understand what I'm saying? Like people will try to look down on them, like something wrong with them. But the truth is, they really get more money.
Way more money than you.
You feel what I'm saying?
They just have to show off their money.
Yeah.
Every time I do a job, man, my kids working. My kids ain't living in my house for free. They got to put in the work, dog. My 6-year-old, man, we get ready to go to work. If you leave him to go to work, he mad as hell. Hey, every time he want a toy, he know he got to work for it. Like, I'm not trying to raise the next generation of welfare kids. Like, my kids know that in order to get stuff in life, you got to put in that work. That just has going to be in my household. And I really don't care if people think it's wrong or right, because at the end of the day, they ain't their responsibility. They my responsibility to make sure that they can handle themselves when I'm not here no more.
Wow, man. Byron, you know, now that you put it that way, you ain't lying, bro. I paid my painter $15,000 in like 3 days. That's a lot of fucking money, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I done ran through $45,000 on a project in 2 weeks.
Bro, I think I done paid in the last 2 months. I've paid easily over probably about 120,000. Easy.
Okay. Look out, O'Neal. O'Neal.
Yo.
Yeah, I remember my cousin, he mentioned that he had shown me his spreadsheet, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, cuz, don't be doing that, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, it's all good, it's all good. But and he was mentioning that about the conversations, how can you have a conversation with a person other besides his entrepreneurial partners? Okay, that conversation can go on forever with your entrepreneurial partners, but a person that's not on your level and you showing and telling them that, they'll automatically have some envy. They'll be like on some dumb shit. You know what I mean? Like, damn, this nigga doing all this shit, but he ain't showing the nigga, he ain't giving. I ain't gonna say giving, but he ain't putting the nigga on with this here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people envy, bro. I've been through that before with people. You know what I'm saying? That's why I really don't even tell them people my business. You know what I'm saying? Not nothing like that. When it comes to my earnings and stuff like that, people don't need to know that. You know what I'm saying? But he was saying that I mean, it's cool to share with your entrepreneur partner because they on your level. Not nobody beneath you because they gonna feel like you trying to be better than them. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
The
on the
people,
other side,
I need that knowledge, though.
Yeah,
on the other side,
that's how you know
they deserve that shit. Or nigga, you owe me that. I don't owe you shit. That's the problem. Like a lot of people like, bro, you got all that shit, you ain't gonna give me nothing.
A lot of that too, though, is the cage, right? Whether you're in a cage or in a circle of growth, right? So one thing I realized, right, Kivo, to what you just said, is that what I realized being around entrepreneurs, they don't typically have as much of a scarcity mindset, right? So that first of all, entrepreneurs, right? And I first realized this when I started even working as a travel nurse instead of just a regular nurse. Travel nurses share how much money they make. If you work with nurses that work on the floor, they never tell you how much money they make. Most employees will never tell you how much money they make because they fear that like it creates tension, right? But when you're around travel nurses tended to have more of an entrepreneurial mindset. They like, I ain't trying to just work for one company. I want to be able to sell my skills to the highest bidder. So that mindset alone is typically, they just see money different. They want to learn how to grow their bag. So they share what they make. And then when you get around entrepreneurs that make millions of dollars, they gonna share that shit. They be excited to share because they want you to share, because what you may share a little small gem that can help them make another million next year. Right. So it's different. That's why in this community, I can literally show, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I made a lot of money this month. Right. But I can show that to this community, and I'm gonna get people gonna respect it. They're gonna appreciate it. They're gonna love it. It's gonna encourage them. I can show those same receipts to another community, and they'll hate me for it. You know what I'm saying? So it's about knowing your circle of influence and changing that circle of influence to where you lose the scarcity mindset and gain what is it called? Oh, I'm tripping.
What?
The abundance mindset.
Abundance.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because I know that what I eat ain't taken from nobody else.
Yeah.
Most entrepreneurs know that what I eat ain't taken from nobody else. Matter of fact, it's probably adding to our overall value as a society and as a community. But if you're around people with a scarcity mindset, right, they're going to always think that what you have is somehow taking away from them in this weird way. But it's just a mindset shift.
I think because you got it and they don't. You know, it just people just envy for that reason. You know, you got some that they need or they want, and they tend to gravitate to envy. You understand what I'm saying? So, like I said, I've been through stuff like that.
They got two ways to look at it though. Like, if they have what you want, you just gotta ask them how you did it. Ask them how they do it, and then go put in the work. Instead of be like, man, ain't no way that's possible for me. It is possible for you. You just gotta take it serious and put the work in.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't want to do
I
that.
think you froze, man.
And when I start to see it, oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta run it back.
Yeah, I said I need to see y'all wins because I don't know it's possible. Like, I'm used to seeing paycheck money growing up. Like, I don't know that I can make $60,000, $70,000 a month, $100,000 a month until I see y'all making it. And then when y'all transparent and y'all show me what y'all put into it, that's even more, because now I know what I gotta spend to get there or what I gotta put in to get there. I can't expect to make $100,000 a month and I'm only spending out $1,000 in marketing.
Facts.
Yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying, bro.
Yeah, man.
But it was a good conversation, man. We gotta do these more.
Yeah, this is good
If
stuff.
y'all enjoyed today's conversation, how about y'all hit the like button?
Yeah.
Hit the subscribe button. If y'all enjoyed, see, today we did something different. We did the vertical situation and we did the horizontal. If y'all like either one, just hit the like button.
Ooh.
You know, share it out. And I had fun, man. We'll be back on Thursday. What's going on, Don? Don pull up late to the party.
Yeah, what's going on, Don?
Now, listen, man. I just want to say one thing. I don't have time to focus on what I don't want.
Ooh.
Focus on what I do want.
Ooh.
Maybe they drop a bar real quick.
No time to focus on what I don't want. Focus on what I do want. But you know what? It's easy to focus on what you don't want.
It's distracting.
Because it's familiar to focus on what you don't want.
It's comfortable.
Most people just live their whole life focusing on what they don't want.
Yep.
Instead of focusing on what is possible for them and what they do want. My Jesus.
And they're wondering why I keep getting what I don't want.
Oh! Yo! Wait a minute.
Mom.
Wait.
Don turned the whole deacon real quick.
Yo, listen. I ain't gonna lie to you, Don. You just shook my spirit and you just changed my perspective. Because you know what's crazy? Yesterday, right? I was, before I did my little meditation, I do my little meditation. I was thinking about a lot of the things that I want to, because I'm doing some reassessment of my life in general, like of my time. I'm doing a time reassessment. And I found myself looking at all of the things that I don't want, right? And that helped me today. I just want to put that out there. That helped me. I got to focus more of my energy on what I do want instead of what I don't want.
Ooh, that's big right there.
Exactly.
Because I've been doing that too. Last probably month, changing some stuff up, man. You got to focus on the positive, get the negative out, and just keep it pushing.
Keep it pushing.
Remember when you were trying to learn how to ride a bike? And that telephone pole, and you kept, I don't want to hit the telephone pole, and guess what?
Hit the telephone pole.
There you go. That's what it's about.
Man, we appreciate that, bro. That's a gem, bro. We got to clip this up, man.
Yeah, man.
Man, with that being said, man, I hope y'all found value from the day. I know I got value from the day. I hope you reevaluate the circle that you're in. Get out the cage you're in, get into a circle that's prosperous, pouring into you. Positive vibes, talking about some money, talking about a better relationships, family, faith, kids. Once you start doing that, you see your life start getting better too. You see more money in your pockets. You see more investments get made. You see more good things coming into your life that you never expected.
Oh, wow.
But it's all on you though. You either choose the cage or you choose the positive people.
Ooh.
It's all about what you want to do, you know. Sometimes you got to get uncomfortable. You got to step into some different shoes.
I got my no stingy energy gear on though. I'm just saying. I just want to put that out there. Just the fabrics is crazy. The fabrics, these ain't regular fabrics. I'm just saying, like the way it's set up, like
you can wear that on a flight.
You can wear it on a flight. You can wear it a lot of different places. The fabrics. Look, let me show something. Stand up real quick.
There you go.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Let's see. Yeah.
Show them the strings, man. The strings you ain't got to tie.
Strings got the metal joint. Strings got the metal joint. Yeah. So let me see. Yeah, right here. All right.
They got different. See, you got different panels on there. You see the arm is stitched onto the other part.
Yeah. Don't disrespect the fly. Don't do that. Yeah. Put some respect on the fly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do that immediately for me.
Where do I get mine? Where do I get mine? I gotta get mine now.
We got them on that site coming soon.
Yeah, we got to redo our inventory. We're going to put it up, man. Y'all can order some, man.
Absolutely.
If you ever get invited to a Netflix and chill, put your no stingy energy on, man. Just keep it on. You ain't got to take it off.
Yeah, no doubt.
Bev like that. Man, with that being said, man, we out, man. Y'all have a good day. Make sure y'all go to ice10k.com. Holla at Don. He trying to eliminate all your debt within 7 years. Pay it off responsibly. Also go to taskify.com for the best CRM in the game. Everybody needs a CRM to communicate with your customers, follow up. That being said, we out, man. Hit the like button, share it, and we'll see you on Thursday. Peace. Hey, what's up, everybody? A lot of people struggle in their business when it comes to real estate or just any business in general. Reason being because they probably using a pen pad, Excel sheet. You got to realize you got to treat your business like a business. Make sure you check out Taskify CRM. It's a CRM system. It texts and drips campaign, email. You can actually sign contracts within your CRM. I use Taskify CRM. If you want to check out the CRM that I use right now, make sure you check out that QR code, scan it with your phone. It'll show you inside of what we're using today. If you want to take your business to the next level, check out Taskify CRM. Peace.